Good morning. Welcome to First Pages. I'm Christine Raymond. Today I'd just like to talk a little bit about how I came up with the idea and kind of my motivation behind it. I've always loved to read. I've always loved books. Even as a little kid, one of my best memories is of sitting on my front porch swing and listening as my sister read to me from the Little House on the Prairie books. I could never get enough of books. Do any of you remember the Scholastic Book Club in school? I mean, that was just like the best thing. That was the best reason to go to school, was to join the book club. And oh my gosh, if you were out sick the day that you had to turn in your choices for that week, oh my gosh, that was just the end of the world. And I can remember going to the library, my mom taking me to the library and choosing books. In fact, I have some books on my shelf that were library books. Well, they're books that I purchased, but from books that I read going to the library as a little kid. I mean, I have a whole shelf of children's books, just some of my favorites. So books and reading have always been a big part of my life. And in the fall of 2013, I decided to expand on that a little bit and start writing my own books. And I became a self-published author. Monday makes my 14th book to be published. And yes, I like words and I can't seem to speak right now. But anyhow, I'm getting ready to publish my 14th book. And I also like sharing other authors' books, because regardless of how you publish them, regardless of how they get out into the world, writing is such a personal, intricate thing that a person does. An author puts everything, every bit of themselves into their story. And I wanted to share that. I wanted to embrace that and share some of those words with all of you. It's really easy to go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble or iBooks or wherever you buy your books and click on the look inside option and read the beginning of a story. But I think hearing the story read, and yes, I know there are audiobooks, but I don't know. I just wanted to give it a personal touch and read the first couple of pages of these books to share with you. And hopefully you like them enough that you want to buy or read them yourself or get them from your local library. Reading is just to me, such an important part of life. So that's it. It's really kind of simple. I wanted to support other authors, and by supporting them, you're encouraging them to write more. When you put a book out there, when you write a book and then you publish it, if nobody reads it, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. Because you're writing for yourself, but you're also writing for everyone else out there. You want people to read your words. You want them to learn about the world that you created and meet the characters that you created. And this is just my way of hopefully helping spread the word about these great books that are out there. So if you like the page, please subscribe. I'll be putting up new videos at least a couple of times a week. I choose the stories completely at random. I've got them all on my Kindle, or my iPad, but through Kindle. But there's no rhyme or reason to the stories that I pick. Sometimes I'll read mine. Sometimes I'll read, other authors. That's mainly what I want to do. And it's just kind of whichever story grabs my attention that day. So, thanks. thanks for listening. Thanks for reading. Thanks for supporting authors. Every time you buy a book or pick up a book at a library, or share your book with someone, talk to them, tell your friend, hey, I just read this great story, you need to read it. Thank you. And I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. A little bit of the first pages music. But no, thank you very much for doing that, and for supporting what we do, what we love to do, and hopefully you have a lot of enjoyment out of it, as much as we do creating the stories. So that's all for me today for First Pages, and thanks so much, and happy reading.